BBC News report on the 23rd and 24th of January 2002. Pope leads World Prayer Day. Pope John Paul II led 200 other religious leaders in a day of prayers for peace in Assisi, the birthplace of St. Francis. Roman Catholic cardinals, Muslim clerics, Jewish rabbis, Buddhists, Sikhs, Baha'is, Hindus, Jains, Zoroastrians, and members of African traditional religions, among those assembled for prayer. Just as a spectacle, the Pope's day of prayer for world peace was certainly impressive. Walking side by side and exchanging greetings were patriarchs and imams, monks and rabbis. There were groups of every style and color, and an eye-catching array of clerical headwear. The Pope prayed in the Basilica of St. Francis, which contains the tomb of one of the Catholic Church's best-known saints. The simple lifestyle several hundred years ago has made Assisi a place of pilgrimage. Pope John Paul II has made several visits here during the 23 years of his papacy. He chose the town for his first day of prayer for peace in 1986, when the main threat to the world was considered to be nuclear war. In 1993, he invited leaders of the Christian, Muslim and Jewish faiths to join him to pray for an end to the war in Bosnia. At the end of Thursday event, the representatives from the world's religions assembled again at the main square next to the Basilica to make a joint commitment to work for peace. Speaking for the Roman Catholic Church and its 1 billion members around the world, the Pope told them, "Never against violence, never against war, never against terrorism. In the name of God, may every religion bring upon the earth justice and peace, forgiveness and life and love." He then lit a lamp symbolizing peace. He wants it to become a beacon of hope for a troubled world. If you have followed world events, in recent years we have witnessed Pope John Paul II reaching out to a divided Christian world in his quest for a united church. So far he has invited the Anglican Bishop of England and the Greek Orthodox Patriarch of the Orthodox world to join him in his search for peace and unity. The recent Lutheran and Roman Catholic Accord on Unity is a sign of his success. He has also reached out to Israel and the Jewish world and the Arabs and the Muslims in the Middle East. This quest of the Pope to seek for world peace and unity is fulfilling Bible prophecy that one day there will be a world religion of faith and one church united under him, known as Babylon the Great in Bible prophecy. And his headquarters may even be relocated to the Middle East in the great city of Babylon in Iraq, once has been rebuilt and restored to prosperity. The splendor of ancient Babylon, around 600 years BC. Babel, an artist's conception of ancient Babylon, with the hanging gardens in the foreground and the Tower of Babel in the background, with the river Euphrates flowing through the center. Babylon, the great city, was seen by the Apostle John symbolically as a prostitute sitting upon many waters. The great ancient Babylon of Chaldea sat literally upon many waters too, on the many canals of the river Euphrates. Great ancient Babylon's most famous landmark, the Tower of Babel, seen in the many paintings here. Nebuchadnezzar's capital of his great empire, Babylon, the great city. The long city of Babylon, discovered last century, 60 miles south of Pt-2 by German archaeologists and excavated by Professor Robert Cordaway, has been able to bring to light the fabulous Babylon of the Bible. And 70 years after the excavation, the site still presents a dismal and chaotic appearance. Wind and desert sand was slowly and relentlessly carving up again the gigantic skeleton of the old metropolis. Only on one side, a few block-like towers stood out with sharply defined silhouettes against the sky. The big walls, once brilliantly stood tall, were bleak and bare. The pomp and glory and the power and the might of the city, which sinned against the Lord, were all destroyed and disappeared. Before 1987, it could be rightly called Babylon the Dead. This is an aerial photograph that shows the site of ancient Babylon on the river Euphrates. Clear in the foreground is the outline of the great Etemenanki ziggurat or the Tower of Babel. Before 1987, many Bible teachers have taught that Great Babylon had already been destroyed in history and were never to rise again. But with the ancient prophecies about Babylon's cataclysmic fiery destruction and total obliteration fulfilled already, let's allow a news record preserved from history itself to satisfy from King Cyrus himself. This is the photo of the Cyrus cylinder or clay barrel that documented the fall of Babylon on that fateful night on October the 12th, 539 BC, and when Cyrus entered the city on October the 29th, 539 BC. This cuneiform document, the so-called Cyrus cylinder in the British Museum, tells us about this in the Babylonian language. As I entered Babylon peacefully and took out my sin of garment in the royal palace amid rejoicing and exultation, Marduk the great Lord inclined the hearts of the Babylonians towards me. The inhabitants of Babylon I freed from the yoke, which it was not seemly for them to wear. Indeed, the last Babylonian king, Nabonidus, had persistently annoyed the praise of Marduk and alienated the whole of Babylon with his wrong-headed religious policies. In the year 540 BC, the Persian army of the Emperor Cyrus killed the Babylonian king Nabonidus, and a year later the Persians occupied Babylon. The capital of the Babylonian Empire seems to have fallen to the new rulers without a battle. Indeed, they were probably greeted as liberators. This proves conclusively that Babylon was not totally burned nor destroyed. Remember that Daniel was in Babylon that fateful night, and he was not burned together with it. The rebuilding of the city of Babylon in the land of Shinar or Chaldea, or modern-day Iraq, was predicted